Okay, so you're going to laugh at me. Let me go and move the mic away. There we go. So you guys are actually going to laugh at me. So I just created a tutorial video on how I do the glow effects. Now the downside is I realized I didn't have my mic on, so now I'm having to redo the tutorial. This is a software I use. This takes place of Photoshop. To get Krita, all you have to do is just go to Krita.org. Krita is free. This is what I highly recommend using. Is excellent software. Once you go here, you just click on Get Krita Now, and then you can just get the Windows installer. Once that's downloaded and you've installed it, all I've done is I'm taking my health bar image and I've grouped them together. Control G is a shortcut for that. And so now that I've done that, I'm actually going to have this layer selected. I'm going to go to Layer, and we're going to go to Transform, Mirror Horizontally. First of all, I need to duplicate it. Now, I don't know what the original shortcut is for that, but for me, I changed it to Control D. I think duplicate's like Control E or something like that. Alternatively, you could just right-click on it and go down to Duplicate Layer or Mask. So I'm going to actually turn this one off, and with this one selected, I'm going to go up to Layer, Transform Horizontally, and then after that, I'm actually going to expand this out. I'm going to turn off the runes that we have in here. I'm going to turn off the color. Also, I don't need the glow color, whichever one that is. There it is. So all I should have is just this basic shape. I really don't even need the borders. But I will show you how to do the borders. So all I'm going to do is select all these. I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to come up to Select. I'm actually going to click on Grow Selection. I'm just going to grow it by, say, yeah, let's go ahead and just grow it by 2. And then I'm going to click on Select. We're going to feather the selection, but only by 1. And so this will give us a maximum size of 3. I already have my pen selected, and this is on black, so I can just go ahead and start painting. Missed a section. Come on, undo. There we go. And once you've done that, all you need to do is come back here, which I should have actually done this before. Actually, I'm going to show you this little trick. When it comes to... Come on. Oh, you little bastard. But when it comes to... doing selections like this, so I'm going to go up to selection, I'm going to grow, I'm going to do it by 2, we'll go to select, and then we will actually feather the selection by 1, just like before. The purpose of me showing you this is this way I can also show you guys that if you hold down Alt, you can deselect those in there. And so now when I paint, instead of just creating a black layer, I'm actually creating what I want. And this little feather actually gives it a real nice feather outwards, instead of giving you those real hard edges. So this is the color scheme we're going to go with. Well, we're not going to go with green, but we are going to go with a very similar color. As you can see, I already have them all up here. And so all I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn off my borders. I'm going to click on this layer, and I'm just going to select this little wand tool, shift select all of these, and then I'm going to come back to this layer. Okay, that should be the right layer. I'll come down to my stamp tool. I believe this is the dirt stamp tool. Don't quote me on that because I don't know. I'm just going to stamp this in real quickly. Then I will select the next color down here. Give a little bit of contrast and just start going through all my colors in the order that I have them up there. The reason for me going in order is because basically that's the way I did it last time. That's really the only reason. So now you can see I have a dark contrasting color right here. And that kind of like really helps set everything apart. So I've already done all of this. I'm also going to show you how to do the glow. So to do a glow, all you need to do is go to Layer, and we're actually going to go to, or not Layer, but Select. We're going to Feather Selection. By default set to 5. I'm actually going to do 10. And then I'm actually going to come up to this tool, which is just a flat tool. Now right here I have this all the way over, and all I'm going to do, well, I don't want to do that. I actually want to turn off the color, and I'm going to not have those selected. And so now all I'm going to do is just come over here and just quickly paint an outline with those already selected. So that was 3 times over. I'm going to hit Control Shift S. I'm actually going to save the glow on there. Yep. And you'll see the previous glow I already had. So this is how I would also fix a glow to make it look a little bit better. So we'll wait for that to compile, and you will see that once it's done, we will have a glow effect, which it is there. And there we go. So that's how I do glow effects. To make it dark like this, I'll go over that real quickly too. All I do is I actually have, I'm going to turn that off. I'll select all of these. I'm going to create a new layer. So I create a new layer. I'm going to select all of these. I'm going to grow, or actually I'm not even going to grow the selection. I'm just going to leave it at, no, I better grow the selection. So I'm going to select, grow. I'm only going to grow it by 1 pixel because we have a black border. So I want it to be inside that black border, but it doesn't have to be exact. I'm then going to go all the way black, and I'm just going to paint over everything. And then with this layer selected, I'm actually just going to bring down the opacity on that layer. So right there, that's how I'd create a darker look, which is exactly how I did this little section right here. So the fill up here, if we scroll somewhere, I have to have it selected first. So for the stamina bar, we have the background. This is a dark image, and then for the fill image, this is a light image with the glow. That's how I do a glow. That's the power of Krita. Behold the power of cheese. Y'all have a nice day.